What's going on, guys? It finally happened, and I want to give you guys the tour of the new apartment after I got the designer to do everything. I'll talk about that process in a different video, but I just want to show you guys real quick what the place looks like. So yes, we have the smart lock here. It's pretty convenient. I had to get it fixed because it wasn't working at first. And that's where that 6-month warranty comes in. And here's the place. Could tidy up a little bit, but that's all right. So that wall is not standard. That I added. Okay, and then I needed an office area where I could edit all the videos you guys watch. So here's that area. And then I love this thing. This is the water dispenser, and it can heat up the water. It has a heating thing. It can cool the water. You can make coffee from it, really, or tea and all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty cool. Got these shelves got added. That's a wallpaper on the wall. I got fake plants because I'm not always going to be here. This chair is kind of weird here, but it's really comfortable, so I kind of like it. My favorite piece of furniture is definitely this dining room table. I feel like in the States this thing would cost about $2,000. I'm going to put on the screen some of the cost of this stuff, although the editing's going to take forever. The couch, I was a little unsure about the couch. This is a custom-made couch. If you can look, the seams are a little weird in certain spots. Like, you see it's kind of wavy, and it's quite firm, but I've been kind of liking it more, so it's all right. I bought all the appliances myself. I didn't want to pay the markup for the designer to do it, so 65-inch TV. TVs are very expensive here, and then I got the sound bar just for it to sound a little bit better. Side note, I did get the Safaricom mobile internet, so you can bring that anywhere. It has its own SIM card, so that's pretty cool. We haven't opened up the plants yet. I need to, really, the designer was supposed to do it. That's a whole nother story. I'll talk about that experience in another video, but got to do that. You know, all these rugs, quite nice. Again, another issue. It came dirty like that, and again, had a little beef with the designer, but we'll talk about it later. I got so the first refrigerator I got was cheaper, but it did not fit. So I got the knock one that lights up. I don't know why I'm showing you the fridge, but you know, coming from the US, you know, we're used to the standard like 36-inch refrigerator. Well, there's not as the same standard. I was going to get a built-in microwave, but I couldn't find one that fit this awkward opening, so we ended up going with how it's set up. This, obviously, the oven came with the place. It fitted, as they would say. I bought got a pressure cooker, the toaster, coffee maker, and then there's an air fryer. There's the air fryer and the blender. This obviously came fitted as well, as you've already seen this. The spice rack, got all the spices done. So, pretty good. Got this thing on the wall that's kind of cool. Actually, they had it going horizontally, and then they had to take it down, and respackle was a whole problem. This light fixture is not standard. These light fixtures were not here. They don't even give you lights, so you have to get your own. At nighttime, it's really nice because these are warm lights, so I like to do that. I'll get to the balcony in a little bit. So here is the master bedroom. So we got the cool light up mirror, although you gotta like turn it on, so it's not the best, but I like it. And then these lights are all additional replacement lights. The bed, the mattress I purchased from Dr. Mattress, the most expensive one pretty much, and I highly recommend it. It was worth it. The bed came out kind of, when I first looked at it, I didn't like it, but now I kind of like it. And obviously all those pillows that the ladies like to throw on the floor. And then I'll show you guys the view now. Well, the other thing is I love the curtains. I think the curtains are one of the best features. The view from the bedroom isn't that amazing. Yeah, so you get Gong Hills over there, and not that amazing of a view, but All right, the bathroom, it's not that fancy. Just have towels and stuff. And then, you know, you have the light up mirror. Oh, the power's not on. We have the light up mirror. Boom, cool. Shower seems to leak a little bit in this area. I gotta have that dealt with. But not much going on in here as far as the designer. So let's go over. This is the common area bathroom. Again, pretty basic, just added some towels. That plant's a little awkward there, but whatever. And they actually changed the soap racks there to black because it was a crappy chrome. And here is the guest bedroom. I've been keeping the TV box for a little bit, but I'll get rid of it soon. So any guests that come, this is where we would have them stay. Oh, let me turn these lights on. So kind of one of my beefs is like this is already dirty and kind of worn and it's brand new. This is again a custom made bed, just like the other one. I don't know if you can see in the video, but looks a little dirty, weird seams. And then the view from here is the worst. But, you know, that's for the guests so they don't want to stay too long. Okay, let's do the best part, the balcony. All right, the best part is the balcony. I got the swing, bam. That's fun, although I feel like I'm gonna break it. I gotta lose some weight. We got the table here, we got the grass all the way across. Oh man, getting this built, and I'll talk about this in another video. I elected for a full washer dryer setup. I know it's very controversial. Y'all was mad at Kai because we like dryers and not hanging our clothes as much. But these cabinets, I don't know if you can tell, not the best work. Like what the heck is going on here? They had to use a bunch of wood putty. It's like two pieces sistered together. Not that good, but that's cool. Something I had to do was make another socket because actually there were not two outlets here. We had to add one. It was a blank. And then there's water and then the drain for the washer dryer. And we got the sink here. This did not come out the way I wanted it to, not nearly the way envisioned, so very disappointing. But here's the view near sunset time. That's Gong Hills over there. We got the light beams coming in, very beautiful. Oh, and we have this light. It's a warm light. That's custom here. And then we got some design. And then Siri do my laundry in the laundry section. Got our trash can out here. I'm gonna add another one though, and then the kitchen door goes in. Bam. Spent about 2.5 million, which is kind of crazy, but that's for everything. That's pots, pans, small appliances, big appliances, the grass, the new lights, everything was 2.5 million approximately. If you guys have questions, comments, what do you think about the decor? I think they did a good job. They followed a lot of interior design principles with rhythm and scale and size. It came out pretty good. So I'm happy with the aesthetic of everything. I'm not happy with the process. It took 5 weeks to get completed, way too long. I had to spend money on Airbnb, so that's been my experience. I'll elaborate a little bit more probably in the lives. Just wanted to share what the place is looking like. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. And I'm finally settling in, so see you guys later.